Over the past 10 years, Brian and I have spent well north of $25 million on Facebook ads, and believe it or not, we've actually learned some stuff along the way. So in this video, I want to share with you the 3-step process that we use to create killer ads that get more clicks, find more customers, and generally just kick butt. So here's what we call the perfect Facebook ad. All right, so let's break down the 3 parts to what we call the perfect Facebook ad. Ask a question, make a promise, give a call to action. Those 3 pieces are the perfect Facebook ad. So number 1 is ask a question. A Facebook or an Instagram ad is always surprising to audiences. You're kind of scrolling through your feed and then bam, Facebook puts this little ad right in between all the stuff you're actually trying to go look at. But a great ad on Facebook or Instagram is actually going to stop someone in their tracks. And the best way that is done is with one little tactic, and that is asking a question. So what kind of question is that? Well, something that calls out to the reader is ideal. Help them understand immediately that your ad is actually meant for them. And we found that these questions can be really simply about a person's job, an occupation, or a hobby. So something like, are you a creator? Are you an author? Are you a baseball player? Or they can be questions centered around your audience's core problem. So something like, is your child falling behind in reading? Does your lawn look like you just forgot about it and went on vacation? This kind of question stops people in their tracks and hooks them into watching and reading the rest of your ad. Part number 2, make a promise. Once you have hooked your audience, it's time to let people do some dreaming. Your audience has this core problem and they're dying to try to solve it. Well, in your ad, you make a promise about how you're going to deliver results and help them build the fantasy that your audience is dreaming about, where that core problem is gone. Something like turn any dead lawn around in 10 days with the Lush Lawn system. Add 18 yards to your drive this weekend. Finally sleep through the night even with the fussiest babies at home. We call this future casting. You are telling them to imagine a world in the future where this problem doesn't exist anymore. And you can really lay this on thick by providing quick insights and sharing past success stories that relate to that problem. Maybe even tell a quick story in your ad, right? Go wild. This is just a starting point you can always build on top of what we're talking about here. But the bottom line is that you are selling the promise of a whole new world. Step number 3 is to give a call to action, or CTA, if you will. The third and final step of the perfect Facebook ad is to drive home a call to action. So what is a call to action? A call to action is you telling your audience what to do next. Some of them can be as simple as saying, click below or enroll now, which are 2 things we've seen a lot of success with. Others can be larger and more specific, like go to this page, register and watch this free webinar about growing your digital product business. But without a call to action, your question and your promise, and frankly, all the money you're putting behind your ads are going to be a complete waste. You have got to hold your reader's hand and tell them exactly what you want them to do to keep moving forward if they're interested. And here's a quick pro tip. Make sure the call to action in your text or your video matches that little call to action button at the bottom of your ad. You know those little buttons at the bottom, right? They usually say something like enroll now or buy now, right? Facebook gives you some pre-made options to sort of choose from on that button. But make sure your call to action in the text or the video matches that call to action button at the bottom. We'll try to kind of show one on screen and show you guys what we're talking about. But having those match is really congruent, it's nice for the reader, and gives them an even stronger direction on how to proceed. But your goal is to drive it home. Give your audience clear instructions on what to do next if they want to see how you're going to deliver on this big promise. And that is the simple formula, my friends. Ask a question, make a promise, give a call to action. And our final call to action for this video is if you found this valuable and you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to the SamCart YouTube channel and leave a comment down below with your favorite Facebook ad tip. We read every single one of our comments and I'd love to hear about what is working for you in your own ads right now. And an even bigger call to action is, if you want to really do a deep dive on Facebook ads, then check out our Facebook Ads 101 series here on this channel. It's a 6-part series. It dives into how to set up your account, how to track sales, how to create great ads, and more. But with that, my name is Scott Moran, the co-founder here at SamCart, and we'll see you in the next video.